Hey guys, I'm so excited to be back. I know it's been a little while since I've uploaded, but I'm here today to talk about a very, very special topic. I'm Mario, and this is my Supra Adventures. Today we're going to be talking about something that I've been essentially looking for since the first day I picked up the Supra, and I've been searching end to end on the web, looking into code, and just really wanted to unlock something that was essentially a big complaint for me on the A90 Supra. Today we're going to be talking about full screen Apple CarPlay. Alright guys, so we're back in the Supra and we have CarPlay loaded up. So as many of you may know who have CarPlay loaded up in your car, this is a very basic CarPlay layout that many of you are very familiar with. You'll see the 8-tile layout, and I'm able to scroll back and forth between the 2 pages of the apps I have loaded up on CarPlay. One of my biggest frustrations with CarPlay, and I'm sure many of you Supra owners can relate, is when I'm in a map mode, 3/4 of the screen is taken up by the map, and there's 1/4 of the screen that is taken up by the media or whatever you may have loaded up on the split screen. And no matter what you do, you cannot make it full screen. Even if I turn off the split screen option right here, you'll see that my device name is loaded up on the right and the map continues to be 3/4 of the screen. And most recently with Apple's update to iOS, they also added this dashboard view, which I think is really nice and really awesome. You have a map tile on the left, a media tile on the lower right, and then a quick shortcut on the upper right hand corner. So once again, because this isn't full screen, it really makes everything really tight in a small real estate. So today we're going to be doing a full screen CarPlay unlocking on a 2020 GR Supra. And as many of you may know, most recently with the 2020 Supras, they were actually announced full screen CarPlay. So today we're going to be going over the method and process on how to unlock full screen CarPlay. Alright, so before we get started, we're actually going to need a ENET cable for this coding process. And essentially what it is, it's an OBD port cable on one end, and exactly the name of the cable has an Ethernet cable on the other. And since my laptop does not actually have a Ethernet port, I had to get this Ethernet adapter that goes to USB. So I'll link everything down below on what you need to get started. So let's get right to it. Let's hop in the car. All right, so we are all connected. We have my PC laptop here, which is required for this coding process. Mac laptop unfortunately won't work. We have the USB to Ethernet adapter, as I mentioned earlier. Since I don't have an Ethernet port on this laptop, this is required as well. We have the ENET cable, which is plugged into the adapter and routed underneath the laptop and underneath the dash like so. And I am actually currently on a remote team viewer session with Rob over at Easy Bimmer Coding out of California. So he is currently hooked up to my Supra, and we are loading the 2022 Toyota firmware where full screen CarPlay was introduced. So we're going to get this firmware loaded and we'll be back shortly and do the coding. Alright, so the coding is now done. I apologize, I actually did not film the final part of the coding session with Rob, mainly just because there really wasn't much to see on the screen because all the coding settings were loaded from Rob on his end and I was just essentially waiting for everything to be loaded. But everything is now done and said. I am in the all new full screen flashed Apple CarPlay for the A90 Supra. My car is a 2020 year and I essentially got the 2021 firmware update and then got the full screen CarPlay unlocked. This is just a lot nicer. If you now look at the screen, I essentially here have 3/4 of the screen to be a map. We have up here on the right, the last 1/4 of the screen. On the upper right, you have the quick actions, where essentially I can go or do voice settings, and this will change really depending on what map app I'm on. So I'm on Google Maps right now. It'll change if I go to Waze or Apple Maps. And then what's also cool is for anyone who is worried about losing the right quarter of the pane, you do have the ability to change your media right here, which is, I really like this view. I've been just driving it initially, and this is probably my default view. But what many people are probably very excited about is that if you click the map like so, it will now go to a full screen. And this really was one of my biggest complaints about the A90 Supra. I thought it was a fantastic car, but the screen and the way it was angled just really made the map look tiny. And this problem has been solved. So as you can see, I mean, I can, go all the quick actions here. I can zoom out, zoom in, and it just makes everything a lot easier to view. I can also switch over to Waze as well, and it'll do the same thing. So overall, the experience is just much better, and makes the drivability of the car more user-friendly and just easier to view the map when you're driving. So overall, the Apple CarPlay full screen experience took about 30 minutes end to end, working with Rob at Bimmer Coding to get this all unlocked. He was super easy to work with and was able to answer all my questions end to end, and just made it very easy. So biggest shout out and thanks to Rob for getting this unlocked on my A90 Supra. This was really the missing piece of the puzzle and makes the car that much better than it already is. And I'm definitely enjoying the car like it's a brand new car just by having this unlocked. So for those that are interested in getting this done on your 2020 and up Toyota A90, A91 Supra, I'll leave the link down below. And of course, to all my loyal subscribers, thanks for subscribing to the videos and supporting the community. I'll be providing a code right here on how to get 15% off by using my code on Rob's site. So definitely check it out, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks guys for watching today's vlog. I hope you really enjoyed the topic about the full screen Apple CarPlay as much as I did. I know I'll definitely be enjoying the vehicle to its full potential now with this unlocked. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please be sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe below, as it definitely helps out the channel. And we'll definitely see you in the next adventure. See you guys soon.